Good morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I am going to attempt to solve the puzzle Intro to Black Holes Part 2 by heliopolix. This is a puzzle that came in shortly after I did a puzzle called Intro to Black Holes, which I can't remember if it was part 1 or not, which I solved about 100 days ago on the channel. And I remember struggling a little with it, and then I saw this one, which is rated a bit harder. This is rated 3 out of 5. It uses the similar black holes constraint, and it uses little killers which teleport, and this one is incredibly daunting to me, and I am very, very terrified about how this one is going to work. So, yeah, I've no real idea about how I'm going to solve this one, and if I get stuck, what I'm going to do. But let's, I suppose, have a look and see what I can figure out. So, before I get onto the puzzle, I now have all the nominations in for the best of 2023, I hope, and I've put together a list of puzzles that are going to go into the Battle Royale, which I will start doing in February, so details of that will follow. That will be over in the community section of my channel, so keep an eye over there. Please, of course, if you enjoy this video, please please subscribe if you're not. Trying to feed the YouTube gods with all of the messaging, yeah, all of the happy goodness. Comment below with times or whatever. I'm not a big fan of times. Mine's going to be terrible on this puzzle. I know of that one. I just try and enjoy and understand what I'm doing with a puzzle. And this one is absolutely daunting to me. Yeah, let's go through the rules because I think it's going to take me a while to try and understand what's going on here. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. It really doesn't help me with this one that this is going to be the first puzzle I've really solved in like a week and a half because I've had to take a break. So, woo. Okay, place 9 black holes in the grid, 1 in each row, column, and box. So there's going to be nine black holes. Only 1 black hole can exist in each row, 1 in each column, and 1 in each box. Now, place 9 white holes in each grid with the same rules. So there's going to be 1 in each row, column, and box. Put black holes and white holes in different cells. So a black hole and a white hole. I can't remember how I marked them last time, but a black hole and a white hole cannot be in the same location. Given digits may be black or white holes or not, so these could be black or white holes. Black holes have 0 value and white holes have double value. Okay. Now, they're each with different digits. So I'm assuming that means there will be one. The black holes will be all of the digits 1 through 9, and the white holes will be digits 1 through 9. So we're going to have a set of black holes, 1 in each row, column, and box, 1 each for 1 through 9, and white holes will be the same. They cannot be in the same cells, and given digits could be black or white holes. Right. Teleporting little killers. Clues outside the grid with arrows are the sum of the values along the pointed diagonals. So, for example, let's look at this 16 clue. Now, without the teleporting, pardon me, these 2 cells would have to sum to 16. Now, that's obviously broken here, so teleporting little killers. Clues outside the grid with arrows are the sum of the values along the pointed diagonals. Little killers teleport away from black holes to white holes with the same digit, never the same way. So you will always teleport from a black hole to a white hole. So the little killer is sucked into a black hole and then teleported to a white hole. Never the other way. They can teleport 1 or more times or not at all, and they can never change direction. Include all visited holes in the sum. So if you go to a hole, then it is visited in the sum. Any little killer must visit the same number of black and white holes. Must visit the same number of black and white holes. Because if you teleport from one to the other, then so if you teleport from a black hole to a white hole, you have visited a black hole and a white hole. So of course it's going to visit if you visit one. If you then hit another black hole, it teleports to a white hole, so it's going to hit the same number. I'm not sure why that's listed. Because if you go into a black hole, you come out of a white hole. How could you go into a black hole and not... because you can't hit a white hole on your passage through, is what it's saying. So you cannot... So the reason that's listed there is, for example, if this was a white hole, say this little killer hit a black hole, let's use the blue for black hole. Say this hit a black hole here. This is a bad example because it can't change direction. But let's say this hit maybe it could, but say this hit a black hole here and it was a white hole here and therefore came out and picked up this cell. This could not therefore be hit here without being a black hole here, because if this was a black hole here, then this wouldn't hit this cell because it's teleported away. But if this didn't do this, this couldn't do this, because if this couldn't hit this cell because... and this couldn't be the 16 and hit this, because this is hitting a white hole without hitting a black hole if I don't put a black hole here. That's not permitted. Right, that's really cool. I'm glad that's stated now, because otherwise that could have been a question. That's really cool. I think I understand the rules. What I don't understand is the puzzle. Let's give this a shot. Now, I can't put a 10 here. So this is a black hole. It must be a black hole, and it must teleport away. And it's going to but that a black hole has a value of 0. So it could be anything, and it could teleport basically anywhere. Except it can't, because a white hole has double value. And it must continue in the same direction. So it's going to pick up somewhere along here. But it could, for example, teleport to here and be a 5. Or it could teleport to this 4. No, it couldn't teleport to this 4. But it could teleport to, say, here and be a 1. Well, it couldn't be a 1 because of this 1. But let's say it could be a 1. It could teleport to here and be a 1. I'm thinking concept here, not specific. And therefore, this would be 2, and then those two cells would have to sum to 8. But if it was 2, for example... it could teleport to here and be 2, which would contribute 4, and then this could be a 6. So it could go 2, 2, 6, and that would be fine. But this must be a black hole, because I can't just put a 10 there. It must teleport away. So now I can't put black holes in any of those cells. Oh, I think I remember hating this, because I can't just mark those cells as not black holes, because I've still got to think about white holes, and I want to mark those. I can't put black holes in any of these. So this can't contain black holes. This can't teleport away, which means it must be 7, 9. I'm absolutely going to want my calculator for this. Sorry, everyone. It's just the way it is. So, and this can't teleport away because I can't put a black hole in it. So 16 in 3. 16 in 3 without 7 or 9. So it's 2, 6, 8 or 3, 5, 8. So there must be an 8 in here. So it's 2, 6, 8 or 3, 5, 8. This is just going to kill me, because how am I going to keep track of all of this? Two, 6, 8 or 3, 5, 8. I'm sorry. While keeping track of, for people who can do the sums in their head, this is going to be ridiculously easy to keep track of. But for me, I don't know how I'm going to pull this one off. Particularly when you've got stuff like this, which is just greater than 20. Now, this obviously has to teleport away. Because... so this has to teleport away. because I can't do 4 in 3 cells. So there's a black hole in one of these cells, which means these can't contain a black hole. So this has to be the 4, and this has to be 1, 3, which means it surely has to teleport away immediately, because if it doesn't teleport away immediately, no, that's not true, because this could be a 2, and then this could teleport away and contribute 0 to the sum. So this could be a 9 on the... No, because then the other side, which it does land on, would contribute double 9, and it can't do that. So this has to be a 2. And then it has to end in this column on the 2, doesn't it? Because it's going to contribute double 2 at the other end. Because when it comes out of the black hole, it's going to have to go in the same direction. Remember that the little killers cannot change direction. Little killers teleport from black holes to white holes, never the other way. They teleport 1 or more times and never change direction. So it's going to keep going southwest. So when it comes out, it's going to be going this way, and it's going to contribute double the total of whatever is in the cell it teleports away from. So if this is 2, and this was any digit, and it'd have to be at least a 5, then when it came out, it would be contributing double 5 to the 4 sum. That doesn't work. This must be the black hole. This is not the black hole. This must be the 2. And it must come out somewhere in this column. And it's not here. It's not here because I can't put it... No, this could be 268. But then this would have an unequal number of black and white holes. Because this was the example I gave. This would have a white hole but no black hole on it. So that doesn't work. So the 2 is down here, but it's not here. So it's in one of these, and it's not there. So it's in one of those 4. Now, the question is, well, it's not there either. It's in one of those 3. Can I narrow that down? This is a black hole. Because whatever this comes out of is going to be double the digit it goes in with. I can't black hole here, and I can't make 2 digits sum to 2. So this is a black hole. So now I know there's a black hole in here. This has to come out going in that direction. Going in that direction. Ah, I read this wrong. This doesn't have to come out in this column. This could come out in the bottom row. So this could come in and then come out there, for example. Well, it couldn't there because I couldn't put a 2 there. But this could come out in the bottom row. Because all it needs to do is maintain direction. I'd assumed that it had to stop when it hit... It has to hit a wall. But it doesn't have to be this wall. It could be this wall. Because I just realized this has to stop when it hits a wall. And I said, wait a minute, but that's going to have to hit here. But it could hit up here. Because this has to be a 1. Because this has to hit the 1. If I put it here, I'm going to have to contribute 2 digits. Well, this could be a 1. This would then hit another digit, which when it comes out is going to contribute double that digit, and it cannot do it. So this has to come out on a 1. But I can't put a 1 here, and I can't put a 1 here. So it either stops in here on a 1, which would have to be here, I think, because if it was here, this is going to have an uneven number of holes, or this is going to have an uneven number of holes, or along here. But surely I can't put it in any of those four, or those three. So it's got to be here or one of those two? This is breaking my brain. 2 is now in one of these two, but this is a 24 and can't have a black hole on it. This is 789. This isn't a 2. This is a 2. That's not a 7. So I can't put 2... No, this could be the 2 that this teleports out of, couldn't it? This could be the white hole for that 2. In fact, it has to be. Because this 2 must stop either at the bottom row or this row, because it has to go in that direction. This must be the white hole for that 2. And now these and these cannot be white holes. And these can't be white or black holes. This can't be a white or a black hole. So anything that doesn't have a black hole on it can't have a white hole on it. So this can't be a white or a black hole, because I can't black hole it, so I can't white hole it. I can't black hole this, so I can't white hole it. Ah, that's an important distinction. And this can't be the white hole, because if this was the white hole for the 1, this little killer would have to continue. This can't be a white or a black hole. This can't be a white or a black hole. Okay, this puzzle is breaking my brain. So there is a white hole in one of these 2 cells. And this is where the math is starting to get redonkulously hard for me. Now this goes in and must come out. Oh, but it could come out sort of anywhere in here, really. Maybe even in here. Because if this was low enough, couldn't it sort of run... Like, I can repeat digits on a little killer. And I've got, like, 1s and stuff available. So couldn't this, like, be 3, 6, 1, 1, 2, maybe? Or I couldn't do 2 there, but 1, 2, 1, maybe? So 3, 1, 2, 1 would be 6, 1, that would be 10. That could work. Yeah, so 3, 1, 2, 1 would be 10. So this could come out as far right as that, maybe. But I've only got 1 black hole in here, and it's not here. Well, there's no black hole here. So this just has to be an 8. And it can't be a white hole. I... Oh, this 1, of course, made this 3 and this 1. The white hole 1, there's no white hole in this column, so this 1 must come out somewhere up here. Now, it can't be there. No, wait. A little killer must visit the same number of black holes and white holes. So, for example, I was thinking, could I put it here and then black hole to jump? Now, I can't do 25. There must be a black hole on this. So there's no black hole on this. 25 can't be done in 3. Think of your basic math, BremSter. So 25 cannot be done in 3. The maximum you can do in 3 is 7, 8, 9, which is 24. And I can't even do that because no 8 available. So there is a black hole in those. And it's not there. So there's a black hole in one of these two. It's not there. That's not the black hole. Because one in each row, column, or box. There is my black hole in this box. So this is a black hole. Which means there's a black hole in one of those 3. But this is the black hole. So this is 16 without a black hole. So it's 7, 9. So 7 and 9 are both down here with that being a 7. Because I've got the 7s and the 9s in these rows already. This is not the 8, by the way. So this is teleporting away, but that gives me so much freedom it's not funny. This isn't the 9, sorry. I'm not sure about that needing to teleport away, but these are not black hole, and they're not white hole because I can't put a white hole on it without it being a problem, because they must have the same number of black holes and white holes. Now, this, what I was thinking about now was this 1. Where does it end? Because it can't end in here. So this 1 has to end somewhere up here. Now, I can't put the 1 here, because even if I put the 1 here, it would then teleport away, hit another white hole, and I've got an unequal number of black and white holes. So there's no white hole here. So this can't be white or black. This can't be white. This can't be the white hole. Because then either if it hits a black hole, it hits another white hole and it's done. This can't be the white hole. So there's a 1 in one of those 2. So there's a 1 in one of those 2, but I can't make another 1 black hole because I've got my 1 black hole. So that's a 1. And there's a 1 in one of those 2. That's nuts. So this cannot be a white hole or a black hole. And there's a white hole in one of those 2. And this will exit up here, and give me my 2 little killer. The fact that this 2 little killer is going to end up here. Sorry, this is not my sort of puzzle. But I'm trying. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do this puzzle fair. I really am. Now, this is the end of... Oh, no, I still could come out with this one as much as over here. Now, this is going to enter this black hole. 3 is not in those. 3 is in one of those 2. But because this is going to come out with double what it goes in with, and it's heading in this direction, so it's going to pick up something down here. I don't even know where to look. Like, I've made clever deductions, I think, but I don't even know where to look. So there's no black hole on this 33, because this black hole sees all of those. So this 2 sees everything on this. So this is 33 with no black hole. If it has no black hole, it can't have a white hole. That's got to be correct, doesn't it? This can't be a white... No, this could be a white hole because that's not part of this. But I can't put a white hole on this. Because if I put a white hole on that line, the line, because it doesn't have a black hole, has an uneven number of black and white holes. So now I need to do 33. 33 minus 7. 33 minus 7. Yes, my basic arithmetic is terrible. 33 minus 7. If I subtract 3 from 7, I get 4. It's 26. So I need to put 26 into these. 9, 9, and 8 is 26. So these are 2 9s and an 8. So this is a 9, and this is 8, 9. So that 9 means that's 7, that's 9, that's 7, that's 9. Is that right? And this is 8, 9. 9, 8, 9, and 7. If I got my sum total turned on, can I turn my sum total on? There is a tool here which is calculate cell sums. I'm going to use it. And the sum of these is 33. This 9 looks down, making this the 8, which makes this the 9. That takes 8 out of there and 9 out of there. The 7 looks down, making that the 8. So this is the 9 and this is the 7. That 8 looks up, taking 8 out of there. This becomes the 8. This now is either 2, 6 or 3, 5. If it's 2, 6, it's 2, 6. If it's 3, 5, it's 3, 5. So they're the only possibilities there. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there's no 7 in either of those. So that's a 7, and these are 5 and 6. So I'm making some Sudoku progress, because this is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the 3. This is a 7, 8. So this is not the 3. So there's a 3 leading into this teleport. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 2 there. So 2 is looking down here. This can't be a 2 black hole, because I've got my 2 black hole. That's the 2. This is a 5 or a 6. I've got my 2 black hole, and I've got my 2 white hole. This is not either black or white. One of these is a white hole. This is the black hole for a 5 or a 6. I don't pretend to understand what I'm doing, but really this is so well constructed. Now this is greater than 20. That's got to come in useful at some point, but I'm not understanding it yet. Let's look at this quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's no 6 there. It's really given me nothing, has it? Okay, so I'm looking in the wrong place. So these are not black or white. That can't be black, and it can't be white, or it would cause there to be a fundamental problem with the universe, with this having one white hole and no black hole. So this is not black or white. So there's a white hole in one of those two. But because this blacks in, the little killer teleports away, and this could be a white hole, which is the destination of another little killer. So it's not telling me anything about that. This can't be black. This can't be white. Because if it was white, then this little killer would have either one white hole or a white hole, then it would black to another white. This can't be white. This is a white hole. So this is neither. This is the destination for something. This is the destination for the 5 or the 6, which I knew nothing about. Could it actually be the destination for this? No, because these need to sum to 22. So if this jumped to here, now it couldn't be anyway, because they have to be they'll have to be the same digit. So completely ignore everything I just said. I am a twonk knuckle. But these have to sum to 8. And these are 3. So these have to sum to 5. Now, they can't be the same digit because they have to sum to 5 and if they were the same, they'd be 2.5. So they have to sum to 5. So they're 1, 4, which they can't be. So these are a 2, 3 pair. They can't be 1, 4 because of that. So this is actually a 3 and this is actually a 2. This 3 takes 3 out of there. Now, what did these have to sum to? 8. So this is not a 5. This is a 5 or a 6. Wow, this is amazingly good. I still don't know how I'm doing this 10. The triple down here is 5, 6, and 8, and must contain an 8. This is going to be a very long video, I feel, for the complexity of this puzzle. This must teleport away. And when it teleports away, it's going to pick up stuff down here. This can't be black or white anymore. This sees a black and a white hole. So this is neither. So this is actually a white hole. So these can't be black or white. There's a white hole in one of those. There's a black hole in one of those. I've got to put a black and a white in one of those. There's still a white hole in one of these two. This can't be the white hole for that 5 or 6. Where's the white hole for this 5 or 6? Where's the black hole for that 5 or 6? I don't... There's a fundamental concept of the way these holes are working that I am not getting. It's probably just really elegant click. So this has to jump to something and then continue, because if it's a 5, the total after the white hole is going to be 13. If it's a 6, the total is going to be 15. So I need at least another 2 cells. Because if it's 13, because double 5, I need another 12. So it can't come out down here. It has to come out in this row or higher. But I've got all of this to play with. And I can't come out in these cells either. So it has to come out somewhere in here. So this 5 or 6 is coming out somewhere in here. In here. Maybe even up here. Maybe even there. No, I can't do that, because then it would have to pick up all of this. That's not it. Although it could jump again. Like it could hit a black hole here and then jump down here somewhere. Ooh, no, that's messy. Oh, my brain. Oh, my brain. Because it could jump more than once. I don't think I've broken that by not considering that. Like everything I've been. Oh no, have I completely missed a rule and broken this puzzle? No, because everything I've done so far has been forced by working on the borders and working with things that have been incredibly forced. Thing is, I think I've run out of stuff that's incredibly forced. I need to put a 4 in one of the... Actually, by Sudoku, there's a 4 in one of those two. Could this be a 4? Can that be a 4? Can that be a 4? When it came out, it would be at 8. So I would need to pick up another 2. So it can't be a 4. Where would I pick up the other 2? So it'd have to land in a 4 white hole. It's going in this direction. So it's going northeast. So the only place I could place a 4 white hole and go northeast would be in and get another 2 would be here, which I can't do because the white hole's not there, or somewhere in here. But somewhere in here, the only place I could pick up 2 would be there, and that's a 7. So that actually can't be a 4. This is a 4 white hole. That doesn't stop that being the one white hole, because I don't know that this white hole is necessarily on a little killer. Like the 4 black hole may not be on a little killer at all. But these are now from 2, 3, 5, 6. There's no 2, 3 there. This is a 5, 6 pair. So this is not 5 or 6. This is a 2, 3 pair, taking 3 out of there. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 9. There's no 9 there. This is a 9. This is a 4, 5 pair. This is 3. This is 2 because of the 2. Wait, so this is 10. So this is the 6. This is a 5. So wherever this jumps out, it's going to hit double 5, which is instantly 10. And it's going northeast. So either I put a 5 here, which I know is the 1, or it's got to be a 5 on a white hole in this column, and that's a 5, and that's a 6, and that's a 6. Now this is hitting... Oh, and this 10 is now done with that being double 5. This is now 3 plus 6, which jumps to a 6, which makes it 12. So I'm at 15 already, and I need 10 after I leave a 6. I need 10 after I leave a 6. So it can't be in this row because I couldn't pick up 10 down here. It could be in this row. It could potentially be in this row. It can't be here. And here, no, it could potentially be here. If I was to do it here, I could potentially pick up... No, I couldn't pick up here because this would teleport again, which would pick up another 4. Oh, hang on. Maybe. Because this could be a 6. So I'd need 10. This is 4. because it's that. So this would be 2 plus 4. This would have to be a 4, which it can be. So this could be 6, 2, 4, 4, and that would get it for me. This is actually a triple now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this is 2, 4, 4, that's the 10, with that being the 6, which is 12, and the 3, and that could be a 25. Or it could be 6 here, and I could make those sum to 10 with 3, 2, 5 maybe. So 6 there would work, 6 there would work. I do know 6 is in one of those 3. This is actually a pair now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 8. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's no 9 there. There's no 7 there. This is nuts. There's no 5 there anymore. There's no 4 or 6 there. This is a 3, 5. So that's the 4. That's the 6. I'm getting better. The Sudoku is coming through. This is the 5. There's no 5 there. Maybe the Sudoku is going to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 3 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8. There's no 2 there. Let's start doing some marking. So this 10, 5 comes out at 5 and I've got my 10. So this 10 is done. 16 is done. 16, 8, 2, 6 is done. 20 is not done. 32 I have not even looked at. 2 is 1 jumping out at one of those two. As soon as it jumps out, but I'm not going to mark it done. The 24 is done. 4 is done. 4 is 1 and 3 and done. 4 is 2 jumping out at double 2, which is done. 33 is 18. Yep, 33 is done. Greater than 20. Not done. 8 is just 8 and done. 16 is done. 23 is not done. And 8 is done. Okay. Now, if this was the 9 black hole... Actually, can I do any black-white hole eliminations? Not really. I know there's a white hole in here. Because if this is a 9 black hole, I'm going to immediately hit double because I'm going to come out at an 18. And so do I have to figure out where black and white holes are? So I've got 1, 2, 5, and 6 for black holes. I don't know where my 4 black hole... So there's a white hole in one of these two. I don't have my 6 white hole. Now this is my 6 black hole. I don't think this can be the 6 white hole because once I come out, I need 10, but this isn't 10. Because if this is the 6 white hole, because it can't be a black hole, and it can't be a 5 white hole because I've got a 5 white hole, this would be, let's do the math again, this would come out to be 12. No, hang on, 3 plus 12, this would have to sum to 10, but this doesn't sum to 10, this sums to 11. So this can't be a 6 white hole, and it can't be a 6 black hole, and it can't be a 5 white hole. So this is not the white hole, this is the white hole. These are now not white or black, because they see them all. So this is a white-black hole pair. And the 7 is the black hole, and the 8 is the white hole. There's a black hole in one of those two. This is crazy. Now, the 6 isn't the black hole here. This is a 7 black and 8 white. Now, this has to be greater than 20. Which I could do by saying bam, 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 that being black, which would maybe jump out like here and then just pick up all of those. And then it would hit another black hole, which would potentially jump out up here and pick up all of those. And ta-da, you know. I'm terrified I've done something really wrong here. Two is in one of those. I feel it's Sudoku or something I've missed, but I'm not understanding these little killers. I'm just not. I'm really just not. I'm not seeing anything I can do. So wherever I come out of the 6, I need to pick up another 10. Could I pick up... I could pick up a 6 in here, though, couldn't I? Because they're... Like, I couldn't do it here, but I might be able to do it here. 6, 4, 6. Like, I can't... What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 3, 4, 5. And they must contain a 4. So the black hole can't be a 5. So there's a black hole 3 or 4 in there. No, I'm not getting it. There's a white hole 1 up here. There's a white hole 8 in here. The black hole in here isn't 2. And it's not 7. The white hole in here must be... Sorry. The black hole in here must be 8. The black hole in here is 8. And the white hole in here isn't 5. So it's 6 or 9. So the white hole is in one of those two. This 3, sorry, looks over. This is the 1. There's no 1 here. Hang on, this can't be a white hole, can it? If this was a white hole, there's no black hole on this, so how can I put any white holes on it at all? That's been there for ages. I'm so sorry, everyone, because I can't put white holes on a line that doesn't have any black holes on it. That's not a white hole. That is a... And this is not a white hole. So this is the white hole and is the 1, so this is the 4. And this is the white hole, which means it's the 6. The 6 is a white hole, which means I can look at this in a minute. And actually, I'm going to look at it now, because these now have to sum to 10. So if this is a 5, with that being a minimum of 5, this is the 3, this is the 5, this now has to be the 5, which means this is the 8, and this is the 6, and this is the 5. And that makes that math work. Beautiful design. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. This now has to be greater than 20 with no holes on it. Well, if this is 3, well, I'm at 10 already. It's greater than 20. If this is a 3, that's not going to work. Because these digits have to sum to more than 10. If this is a 3, 3, 4, 4, no, 3, 4, 4 is 11. So it's going to depend on what happens here. So I can't eliminate anything from there yet. But the 25 is now done. 3, 12, 3, 15, 18, 20, 25. The 25 clue is now done. This is crazy. Oh, and the 2 clue is now done. The greater than 20 isn't. Now the 32, I could put a black hole on this if I needed to, and I may need to. One of these may need to be a black hole. And I don't think it can be that one. Because I've got a 6 black hole and there's a 7 black hole there. So that can't be a black hole. That is not a black hole. There's a 9 black hole here. There is a 9 black hole here. So do I need a black hole here? Math. Maximum here is 9, plus 8 is 17, plus 7 is 24, plus 8 is... yeah, I can get there. I can get to 32 if this is maximized. Can this be a black hole, though? Can't be a black hole 2, can't be a black hole 7, could be a black hole 8. In fact, there is a black hole 8 here somewhere. If it's a black hole 8, where is the white hole 8, I suppose? The white hole 8 is here, and it would continue in this direction. So I would pick up those and then those, which may mean I can't hit the total. So if I went to here and then here, so I think this can't be a black hole, because this would have maximum 9. Oh, but this would count for 16. So 9 plus 16 would be 25. I'd need another 7, which I could do there with 3, 4. This 4 looks down saying that's not the 4, that's the 4. That's now a 3. Now, wait a minute. Black hole. I don't know which is 3 or 4 is capable of being a black hole here. Is it this 20 now? Because I'm at 11, 16. No. Hang on. I'm going to blow the total anyway, because I'm at 20. If this isn't the black hole, that just has to be at least 1. I don't get what the greater than 20 clue is for. Maybe I've already used it and forgotten, because I have forgotten so much. These, I may have got this wrong. 1, 6, 9. This isn't a 1. It's not a, this is a 6, which means this is a 7, which means this is not a 7. There's no 6 in those. This is a 1, 9 pair. Now, I can't use a 6 white hole when it's not black, so this is neither. Now, there's a white hole here. There's a 9 white hole here. And there is a 9 black hole here. So this can't be a black or a white hole, because the 9 black hole must be here because it can't be the 6. So this is neither black nor white, because the 9 white hole must be here because I can't use the white. There must be a black hole in one of those two. There must be a black hole in one of those two. So I can't put a black hole here. I can't put a black hole in any of those. That's the black hole by X-wing. And the black hole can't be 2 or 7 because the 7 black hole is there. That's an 8. That's nuts. We know there's a 7 in here. Where's 7 in this row? It's not there because of that 7. This is a 7. This is 1, 3, or 4. And it's not 4. The 7 can't be black or white, so that's neither. 4 is in one of those two. The 8 looks up taking 8 out of those. Are these 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these are 3, 4, and 5. There's no 3 there. I get the feeling I'm missing Sudoku. The colours are really making it hard for me, as well as the fact that I don't understand his logic, even still. Now, greater than 20, but there is no black holes or white holes on this at all. Now, I'm already at 14. It's got to be greater than 20. So if this is a 3, I'd be at 17. Or if this is a 3, hang on. It's greater than 20. Greater than 20. Man, this math. If this is a 3, these can both be 3 is what it's saying. One of these has to not be a 3. Because if these are both 3, I'm at 20. But the minimum, the minute this is a 4, this could be a 3. So one of these has to not be a 3, is all I'm getting from that. That's not a 3. Oh, that's an 8. Because it sees 3 and 5. This has to be greater than 20, but it is. It already is. Well, as soon as that's a 1, it's greater than 20. The 9 in here is the black hole. So am I counting black holes? What ones am I... I've got to put a black and a white hole in here. I've got 1, I've got 2. I don't have a 3 white hole. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got to put a 3 white hole in here. It's not in those, so that can't be a 3. This is a 4-5 pair because I need to put a 3 white hole in this box. If I put a 3 here, it'd have to be a white hole, and I can't put another white hole in the column. That's a 4-5 pair. This is the 3. This is the 5. I can't make both of those 3 because of the 20 sum. That is stunning of the greater than 20. If this is a 3, that would be 10. That would be 10. It's not greater than 20. That's the 4. That's the 3. The 4 makes that the 1 and that the 3. That is beautiful. This makes me feel I'm on the right path. Still haven't cracked it because these deadly patterns are terrifying me, and this is where the little killer sums are going to come in. But I still don't know how to break this open. Like, how do I... Oh, this can't be white. This can't be the white hole. This is the black hole. This is the white hole. So this being the black hole means it's the 7 because I can't have a white hole 7. So this is the 8. This is the 7, which means this is the 2 and this is the 7. These are not black or white. This is the 3. So this is the white hole. So this is not the white hole. This is the white hole, and we knew that the white hole is not the 1, it's the 9, so this is the 1. So this is the 6, and this is the 9, and the 6 isn't the black hole. This is the black hole. So this isn't the black hole. This is the black hole, and this is the black hole 3. These are not black or white. There is a black hole in one of those. These are not black or white. This is not the black hole. So this is the black hole, and there's the dispositions of all the black and the white holes. And the black hole can't be a 5. That's the 4, that's the 5. So that's the 4, and that's the 5. This is a 1-2 pair, which I can use that 1 to resolve, 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 6 and 8. The 6 makes this the 8 and makes this the 6. And that's the correct solution. Yes, I liked this puzzle. Now, holy cow. Now, this is an intro puzzle, which was considered 3 out of 5, and it took me 54 minutes to solve it. But I solved it. I did not think I was going to get through this puzzle. I have been dreading this puzzle, but that was astounding. For me to be able to do that in under an hour, yeah, intro. Absolutely intro. For me to be able to do a teleporting little killer puzzle in under an hour, holy cow. I am just going to wait for the comments for someone to say, you made a logical leap and made an error, because I probably did. Wow. Well, if I did, it doesn't matter, because I had fun, and I will just apologise to all the people who say, why did you make this deduction? Why couldn't this have been this? And I'm picking on people who probably saw things I didn't, and I'm sorry about that. But it always like rips my heart apart when I see those comments, because it means I just did terribly. But, oh wow, what a puzzle. Yeah, that's why I'm in this hobby. Or I try and be in this hobby. That was absolutely stunning. Thank you, Heliopolix. Just, wow. I'm sorry it's taken me so long, but I needed... Today is a day where I had some time to put aside, and I needed that. Wow. I'm going to go take a break. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this puzzle. That was a journey, and I loved it. Yeah, I'll wait and see what the comments say. Thanks, everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.